Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again for Paleo Problem Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. Today's question is, should you be supplementing with vitamin D? I'm the Caveman! And the answer is, possibly, but probably not. Now, let's be very clear. Vitamin D is absolutely essential for proper health. As everybody knows, vitamin D is incredibly important for your bone health, but it also plays roles in regulating inflammation. It helps your hypothalamus to regulate your circadian rhythm of your sleep, your thirst, your hunger, and your hormone release. It has roles in regulating blood sugar. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have adequate vitamin D. The problem comes in with the actual supplementation and whether you're actually deficient. As we talked about before, when you go and get your blood tested and they tell you what your vitamin D levels are, that is actually the precursor to vitamin D and not the physiologically active version. And as such, it's not the best barometer of how much vitamin D you actually have. It's generally a better tool of determining how much inflammation you have going on. So how can you make sure that you are sufficient in vitamin D? Well, first of all, make sure that you are consuming lots of quality fats and cholesterol, because cholesterol is a precursor to vitamin D. From there, make sure you're getting in the sun. That sun is going to help to convert that cholesterol into vitamin D. So if you want to raise your vitamin D levels, get in the sun. But that brings us to the next point. What if you live in northern latitudes, like here in New York, or you simply don't have access to the sun, or you have potential health issues regarding getting in the sun? What can you do then? Well then, yeah, during the winter months in particular, you may want to consider supplementing with some vitamin D. But it is very important to note that it should not be done in isolation. In order to optimize your vitamin D levels, you also want to make sure you have adequate vitamins A and K. If you do choose to supplement, just make sure you're not megadosing and you're getting it in the form of a quality multivitamin like nutrients that will also help to provide adequate vitamins A and K to ensure that you're getting them all synergistically. From there, if you are chronically inflamed or have conditions that require a little extra boost of vitamin D, then yeah, up to about 4,000 IUs a day probably isn't going to be a bad idea. But again, like we said before, your best plan is to get in the sun. So your biggest takeaways are that, you probably shouldn't be supplementing vitamin D. Get in enough fat, get in that cholesterol, and get in the sun, and you should be ready to rock. However, during the winter months in particular, if you live in northern latitudes and you have conditions that specifically could require some extra vitamin D, then yeah, look to supplement a little bit. Start with the multivitamin and then consider getting upwards of 4,000 IUs in a day. But again, it's super important that you're also getting in adequate vitamins A and K. If you want some more information though on why vitamin D is probably a marker of inflammation and why the sun is super important, check out these videos over here. But either way though guys, hope this helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman, over on Facebook at Paleo Problem Island, and of course over at MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Get in the sun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Answer is, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the Caveman.